What's up, y'all? It's your boy Joaquin Buckley. Y'all already know it's official, man. I got the fight with Garry. Y'all got what y'all want. The UFC done set it up. Buck versus Cuck. Man, it's go time. You hear me? And listen, Ian might be a lot of things, and that's a Cuck, but he ain't no duck. I really feel like, you know, with him calling out Kobe and calling out Usman and calling out Shavkat, you know, unfortunately, you know, the only person that was available was myself. And you got a lot of guys that's kind of holding up things in the division and kind of slowing things up. But, you know, with people like myself, people like Ian, you know, we want to fight. We want to go out there and give a show and go out there and put on a performance. And I really feel like for me, it's just like the UFC has to put us in a position where the winner got to fight for a title, right? I feel like this fight right here is definitely going to be a position where the winner is going to be in title contention. Because yet again, you cannot keep giving these guys who are inactive, who haven't been doing anything, no matter what they past say, no matter what they resume they say, it's about your current resume of work. Like, that's how you get towards that title, you know, having activity, making sure that you're fighting on a regular and making sure that you're going out there and putting on performances. So yet again, I think that this is a big opportunity for me. A lot of you guys I know are excited about this fight. It's going to happen December 14th in Florida, Tampa. This is my first main event too. So yet again, I just think this is just kind of showing you guys that I'm one of the best in the world. There's been a lot of talk, no matter who I fought, you know, leading up into being on a 5-fight winning streak. A lot of people had a lot to say, right? So from Andre Fiallo, like, oh man, dude's chinny, you know, anybody can knock him out, to Alex Morono, you know, ooh, the great white seal, you supposed to beat him, you know, to Vicente Luque, oh, he had brain bleeding, you know, to Ruza Boyev, the 6'5" giant, oh, fraud checked him, right? And now even me fighting Wonder Boy, oh, the man was too old. Like, come on, y'all, damn. But I feel like me fighting Garry, somebody that's undefeated, somebody that is out there and very active and is a major prospect in the game. It's just like, what they gonna say then when I knock this man out? What's the words gonna be? So I really feel like at the end of the day, you know, all things are gonna be shown, all things are gonna be proven that I'm one of the best in the world once I get the results that I'm looking for against Garry. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, yet again, we gotta get Usman, we gotta get Kobe up out of here, cause man, they slowing things up, you know? Cause I feel like at the end of the day, me and Ian, we should have been fighting for a title. Me and him, both of us, just because of how great we are, I feel like, you know, these are the type of fights that kind of build up pay-per-views. These are the type of fights that people get behind and want to purchase and want to see, you know. So luckily y'all get this one for free, but I really feel like the next one that I'm gonna be a part of, it has to be for that belt, and it has to be for that title. So we definitely gonna wrap it up. But I'm very excited, man, to get this opportunity to fight in Tampa, Florida, December 14th, man. Go knock this boy out and really show y'all, man, what we doing. But on top of that, right, just speaking about Ian, y'all curious of why he always want to fight the brothers? Like, what's up with that, man? Like, you talk about from Jordan Williams, Gabe Green, Darren Weeks, Jeff Neal, Neil Magny, MVP, and now me. It's like, damn, Ian, what you got against the brothers? Like, we not trying to make it no racial thing, but, you know, I didn't fought all people from all over the world, you know? I done fought a Chechen. I done fought somebody from Uzbekistan. I done fought a person from Ghana. I done fought a person from, you know, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done fought people from all over. You hear me? So my thing is just like, are you purposely picking like the black folks, right? Because you can't tell me Sean Shelby have been picking all the matchup and it's just been all brothers. You can't tell me. I know, because Ian, you a smart fighter, right? I know if you choose a fight, the reason why you pick that fight is because you believe that you're going to win. So what gives you I feel like, the courage to take this fight? Because at first you didn't want it, right? So I feel like, what was it that made you think like, yeah, I think I can get Buck up out of there, you know? I think I'm the one to be able to put Buckley in this position and give him his first loss at welterweight. Because I know you're a smart guy, you know, very intelligent. I feel like, you know, you're the type of fighter that goes out there yet again to put on a certain performance, yet again, not to kind of showcase to the audience, but to make sure you get your hand raised. So, but my thing is, I'm always curious about that. Like, bro, like, what's up, man? Why you only trying to fight the brothers, man? You think you better than us? All right, y'all already know. Look, we got Mike Tyson and Jake Paul this Friday coming up, bro. Look, the fight's happening. You know, it's nothing that anybody can say. Like, the fight is going to happen. Obviously, they had to push it back because Mike Tyson had a stroke on the plane. So, you know, they had to kind of delay that and kind of slow that up. And now they got a new date for this weekend. But I really feel like, yet again, like, Jake, I understand that you want to prove yourself as a boxer and want to prove to the world that you're legit, but this ain't it. You fighting Mike Tyson and you maybe beating Mike Tyson isn't going to prove to the world that you know how to box and that you are a legitimate boxer. I really feel like at the end of the day, yes, you have gotten the opportunity to fight real boxers because they're not giving you an actual chance. But I promise you this, big fella, if you go out there and knock out Mike Tyson, and which this might be the game plan, I don't know, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. But if you go out there and knock out Mike Tyson, you might get exactly what you want. I can see a lot of big name boxers from Canelo to David Benavidez to Bud Crawford to Clarissa Shields end up giving you that work because you done knocked out everybody's favorite Mike Tyson, man. You know, like, it's just like, we don't want to see that. I really hope, you know, and yet again, you know, it's not legal or nothing like that, but I really hope, man, Jake Paul goes out there and just allow Mike Tyson to work, you know, and just give us a fun fight to watch, you know, because at the end of the day, if we see somebody that we always watch, you know, since he was the youngest champion of all time in boxing history and up until, you know, his prime days of, you know, coming out of prison and still doing what he was doing, knocking out folks, it's just like, that's how we want to remember Mike Tyson. Like, we don't want to have this lasting memory of Mike Tyson getting knocked out by, you know, the Disney star, right? So, Jake Paul, big respect to you and what you've been doing for the boxing community, but yeah, this ain't it, bro. Yet again, let Mike get his money, let Mike get paid, but let's like run this through, right? Let Mike Tyson just go through like the judges' scorecards or something, because if you knock Mike Tyson out, bro, it's a lose-lose. If you lose to Mike, everybody gonna be like, yeah, you lost to an old man, but if you win, you beat an old man. Like, so I don't know what you trying to do, I don't know what you trying to prove. Hopefully you really just trying to get Mike paid and put some paper in his pockets, which I can respect that point. But if you go out there and knock Mike Tyson out, bro, it might be just the end of your career. I promise you that. You might not want to do that, man. All right, look. You already know UFC 309 on the way. Look, we ain't going to be talking about all the fights that's on there. It's only one that's important. You got the return of the GOAT himself and another GOAT, and Stipe Miocic and Jon Jones. I think this fight right here should have happened a long time ago, but we getting it now, right? And I really feel like, you know, yeah, Jon Jones want to be known as one of the greatest of all time, which he will be, right? All the things that he did at light heavyweight and beating all the guys from, you talk about Shogun to Machida to Rampage to Rashad Evans, you know, Alexander Gustafsson twice, you know, to DC twice. It's just like you really cemented your name as one of the greatest of all time when it comes to the lightweight division, light heavyweight division. But now that you want this GOAT status at heavyweight, it's just like, bro, this ain't gonna slide just because you beat Stipe. And I understand Stipe has done great things as well, but yet again, it's just like, I got to look at the last performance, and the last performance ain't looking so good. 4 years ago, Stipe got knocked out by Francis Ngannou, and we ain't seen that man since. Not an Instagram, not a story reel, not a workout, like nothing. So it's just like, we really don't know what Stipe really been up to. Like, as much as I want to believe that Stipe has been training and has been working his ass off for the opportunity to become a, you know, world champion again, I just don't believe it. I believe my man was just chilling at the firehouse, you know, got the call from the UFC, he was just accepted, yeah, let's go get it. But Jon Jones has been working his ass off. He's always been that type of just a hard worker, just with a crazy work ethic, and he's one of the smartest fighters. But yet again, it's just like, you cannot expect anybody to give you that GOAT status at heavyweight if you don't fight the next best guy, because Stipe is not it. Tom Aspinall is that guy. If you want to be considered one of the greatest to have done it, you have to beat the next best guy. And as a champion, you got to hold that respect for the title. Because you talking about Tom Aspinall, you know, being the interim holder, not only has he got the belt, but he defended that belt. I ain't never heard of nobody defending an interim title ever. Like, this is the first time, and he might do it again just because he don't want to keep waiting on Jon Jones. Like, they talking about Alex Pereira, you know, and Tom Aspinall possibly, right? And now you see Jon Jones talking about, like, hey, once I beat Stipe, I want to give Alex Pereira an opportunity to fight for the belt. But it's just like, dang, bro, you really just gonna bypass Tom Aspinall like that? Like, that ain't how that works, G. You know? Yet again, we all get it. We all see it. We all understand, bro. We got to get that money, too. Hey, I'm going to be on the same type of vibe when I get there. But it's just like, people see it for what it is. And I wish you would just be honest about it, right? That's one thing that you haven't been. You haven't been open and honest about, bro. It's just about getting bread. And I think the world and the fans would definitely respect Jon Jones if he just called it how it was. But of course, you know, he just gonna say, well, you know, this is all about legacy and I'm fighting one of the best heavyweights of all time and that's gonna cement my name. Like, bro, we don't wanna hear that, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's about putting on the best fights at the time. And this ain't the best fight. It's you and Tom Aspinall. And yet again, I ain't trying to talk about, you know, age and stuff, but age do play a factor. Stipe up there. You know, Stipe might sneeze or cough wrong, might pull something, and Tom Aspinall got to step in. So that's what I'm hoping Tom Aspinall will do, just stay ready for opportunity, make sure that he's out there if the fight doesn't occur, and go out there and actually put on one of the best heavyweight fights that I feel like we could see in this century, you know. But Jon Jones, man, come on, dog. You're better than that, bro. We all know you're better than that. You know you ducking this, man. You know, it's already been seen. You done already put it out there. That energy is already out there. Fight this man, Tom Aspinall, man, before you retire. And I promise you, once you beat Tom Aspinall, because I believe that you have the tools and ability to beat this man, yes? Everybody has no argument. You the greatest of all time. But if you duck and you hide, then you just another fighter. All right, y'all. That was my episode of Buck What You Heard. I hope you guys like it. We're going to come out with a couple more, you know. But yet again, we got to stay focused. We got to stay locked in for my fight that's coming up December 14th. In Florida, Tampa. Make sure you guys come out as well in Tampa. We're going to be out there a little bit earlier for UFC 310. So make sure y'all pop out with us and we're going to do a watch party. All right. So more information about that later on. But yeah, stay tuned, man, and check in with your boy. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.